Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Liquid.Shop. You join me here on some side missions on Mafia 3, my pals. Turn that off. It may be a bit choppy. I was having a look at it before starting recording. And it was very choppy if I were trying to render it in 60 FPS. So I've gone for 30. I hope it's not that bad for you guys. But when I'm playing on 60 and you guys are watching it in 30, it will feel a little bit different anyway. So I'm currently delivering the truck to a Vito racket. Good old Vito Skeletor. I've completed this game a few times because I absolutely love it. I love the soundtrack, I love the characters, I love the storyline. Yes, it is a bit repetitive, but when you've got nothing better to do whilst you're in quarantine, why on earth not, right? So, currently getting the doing the side missions so that obviously we can get a bit more money from the rackets. Because I'm still doing all of Sammy's renovation from the I don't know what the DLC is actually called. Doing a lot of the renovation stuff with Sammy's place, and basically I'm going through playing this game again to try and see what achievements I can get. Because I think I'm about 60% in achievement wise. Slow down here because it's getting a bit choppy when I came in the city. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of achievements I'm really going for. I want to 100% this game, but honestly, there's an achievement where it's like half a million in your safe and wallet, and unless like I die hard go for right, okay, get my consigliere every time I do like a racket. Because you can get decent money. I think you only really need to do like 2-3 rackets and you got 10 grand. But then you got to do that 50 times. So, but you get like a grand for doing these missions, like delivering them, and then obviously you get like the extra racket money as well. I think he puts like per one. I think he puts like an extra $900 on your racket, so it's not half bad in fairness. The fuck are you doing, taxi? America for you. Right. And then I will need to go and speak to Alma. Will I not? Yeah, return to Alma. So, because I don't want to preferably take that. So, you see, the racket income goes up by 20 grand for every truck you do for Vito. Every like moonshine for Burke, and every no mate, I didn't hear what happened to Greco, unfortunately. Definitely wanting that torturing room. And then obviously like the weed baskets for Cassandra. It gives you 20 grand per everyone you do for a racket. So at the minute, because Vito only owns one district, he's currently only making 80 grand, but that's racket about 2.5, 2.4, something like that. Let me have a look. So he's at 1.6, and I've already done one truck. So if I do, I've just done another one. So it was at 720. So yeah, it'll be about 2,500, maybe 2,480. Why is my controller messing up? Yeah, this is like the only game I play with the controller on my PC. This and Mafia 2, of course. I'm trying to go relatively slow so it doesn't look too bad for you guys, but he's looking bad anyway. I might end up scratching this recording, in fairness. I guess you're welcome. Right, okay, I need to go this way. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, big man. Shotgun there, but I've got my M16, which I got from playing the DLC, so it's just really good. It's like a 2-shot, and the accuracy is stupid.
I can go.
Fuck it. You get that truck?
Yeah. Let me guess. You need more.
As many as you can find. Anything you grab helps us get this operation going. I thought I'd forgotten this song.
I can't hear it.
Cuba.
Goddamn thing that this grandmother of mine.
Can't hear it.
She sent this fucking mental time bomb. He was playing when the policia came for my parents. The old man wasn't political. Hell, he was a clerk in the government. But he had this drinking bud in the city, Mr. Roberts. White guy, always around.
And I bet that motherfucker was real political.
He slipped out of the country before Castro started putting down spies and traitors. My folks, though, not so lucky. Or smart. My papa, this shot right there. My mama. I don't know.
Well, it's just me.
Grandmother got out.
One old lady and a screaming brat pissing all over herself. Weren't worth the bullets or the trouble.
You ever think about going back 3 months?
A few years ago, I heard she was at the Pinos before it shut down. Nothing after that. Sometimes I think you and Vito got the right idea. Fuck the past and kill every motherfucker that gets in the way of what's coming next.
Yeah,
But I
dumb
want to
shit.
know. I want to know what happened to her. If she's still alive. So maybe I will set aside enough money to smuggle myself back in and
You
see what
know,
I can find.
I've heard all of these dialogues before. It's
Put that part of
stupid.
my life to rest. Keep the trucks coming, Lincoln.
Alright. So,
We're hitting the mother low here, my friend. I just got off the phone with some scumbag who's trying to get into my pantalones. Asshole gave me heads up of some big rigs that are carrying high-end products. Get them, bring them back to me, and it will be like money grows on trees.
so basically, with the side missions in Mafia 3, right, obviously you've got your rackets and your main mission. Let me show you. Right, so, this is a DLC mission. Right, Sign of the Times, that's a DLC. So, this is a story mission, that's a story mission, and that's a story mission, right? This is also a story mission. Well, it's not a mission, you just go and talk to Father James, right? Obviously, this is the HQ for Vito, Cassandra, and Burke, right? So, each district has 2 rackets. Obviously, if you've played Mafia 3, you know. 2 rackets. So, this racket, if I can hover over it. Alma Diaz, when she's not on the boat, she controls River Road smuggling. And then there's this, helping the working men of River Row stay employed for a price. So that's extortion. And then you've got sophisticated nightclub and weed deliveries. Okay, and then Burke, you've got a distillery. Yep, distillery. And then what's this one? Protection. Yeah. So if you look in the swamp here, right, this is an optional mission or a side mission. So it's steal the boat. So if I go and steal that boat, as you can see, this has got 50 grand an hour, 50 grand, but this has only got 30 grand. So if I go and get that boat, bring it back to here, the earn then goes from 30 to 50k and get a bit more kickback because they're earning more. Same goes with Burke. Now, you see, I don't have any trucks no more because I've filled up all of Vito's rackets with trucks. But apologies, I just had to emergency mute whilst I was coughing my guts up. Right, so like as I was saying, and then Burke's, obviously I'd get 2 of these, take them back to the rackets in Point Verdun, and then I get a bit more money. Now the money then I'm currently spending on Sammy's renovation, because if I can show you, right, so 65% of achievements, they're all my buddies, you don't have to worry about them necessarily. So I'm almost at this one, but because I'm spending it on the DLC, I was like at 90 grand, and then I went and got a couple of achievements. So these are all the achievements I've got. It's kind of stupid how many I've got. So flipping racket bosses, that's easy, and killing informants, that's easy. So the way to get informants is you need to like the little boxes, you put like a, I don't know what you call it, like a wire in those junction boxes, and it gives you the informants, and then you just go and kill them. I didn't do that, so I need to go ahead and do that. Racket bosses, that's just flipping them, get new bosses effectively. This one's the hardest one, I would say, because if you're using a controller, it's difficult, and especially if your game is a bit choppy or whatever, that's difficult. I have tried it. I got 4. I counted. I got 4 headshots, 5 seconds. 5 SFG. That was the unit Lincoln were in. And fun fact, Mafia 2, right? There was this same achievement, but it was Vito's. I think it. Oh, what were it? It was in the parachute. Were it 104th or it was 214th? I'm not sure. Herbalism. This is all a DLC. DLC. This is the DLC I've got. I can do that because I've got slow-mo shooting now. I've got the Sammy DLC and the Samson Harrier. 50 kilometers. Now, if I show you, I can't show you yet because I'm inside. But there's a vehicle that you can call in from Burke's Men. So as a favour from everyone, you see, so I can get a consigliere, puts my cash from my wallet in a safe, vehicle delivery, and arms dealer. Right, they're the 3 more main ones. You probably see a lot of people, if you've ever watched Mafia 3 before, use hit squads. They're very good, and police dispatch is decent. But it's not. I wouldn't say it's as good as anything else, right? So if I go outside real quick, turn the radio back off, go here, the Samson Harrier, that's the Samson Drifter, but this is the Harrier. So you need to complete our new bartender, right? And that's a mission in this DLC. So basically, to get that, I think I need to what do you call it? Bugging me timbers, mate. I can't remember. Upgrade the bar fully, or you might just have to upgrade the fucking thing fully. All the Sammys. But for now, it's basically how I like doing the division of Mafia, right? So normally I go Cassandra, these two, Burke, these two, or because the first time I did it, I managed to keep them all inside. So basically, I gave Vito Downtown and South Downs, so he had like 3 relatively interconnected. Then Cassandra had Barclay Mills and Frisco, I think, and then Burke had the French ward as well as Tickford Harbour, so they all got 2, but I don't know whether or not this time round I'm gonna try and kill everyone, because I think that I think I had to end up killing Cassandra in the first one, in my first game of this, just because she was like, oh my god, this is unfair. But yeah, we are. You know, we'll seems though I don't really want to do downtown right now, because I'm just not a big fan of the downtown missions. I can't lie to you, it's just, I've never been a fan of them. So we're gonna go head over to meet with Donovan in Barclay Mills, and I will yeah, it's just Jesus Christ, you were absolutely ripping there. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Since this video and my last video, that's Sammy's. The UK has shut all of the schools and has shut down bars, restaurants, gyms, stuff like that due to COVID-19. I'm still in quarantine, well, self-isolation, sorry, for up until Tuesday. It's currently Sunday. So yeah, but I've had a terrible cough. I got sent home from work basically because I had a massive temperature and I was coughing up my guts. Now they're the primary symptoms. Now my temperature went away, but then yesterday it was a constant all day thing, and then I started coughing again yesterday. So I don't know what's actually going on. I'm not trying to do too much or speak too much. That's why I've left it 8 days, not 7, to upload this video. Hopefully you guys can understand me trying to keep my voice so that I'm not coughing and making myself worse. But sometimes you can't help it, I guess. Right, Donotron, how are we doing, geez? Got the Samson Drifter, in other words, Dodge Charger. Right, cutscene time.
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork, it's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Right, yeah, sorry about that. I did end up coughing first half of that cutscene. That's fun. Right, we're gonna talk to Connor. You don't just... Do you not know what jaywalking is? Or am I just going crazy? Because I can't be going crazy, because that were a thing in America. Fucking jaywalking. How you doing, poor pal?
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Well, fuck, man. It got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Road, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yep. This is more independent, like, between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's a protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be, you gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say.
So, basically, guns come through. Alright, pal, take that. I don't really go out of my way to get the, like, junction box things, but, if they're near, I'll go get them. But, I think that'll do for today, guys. Basically, only reason being is it is a bit choppy. I'm not happy with why it's doing this. My OBS is running at 30 frames, and this is running fine for me at 60, so I don't know why it becomes so choppy on the other end. But yeah, so guns and interrogate train robbers. Cool. So yeah, like I say, I'll see you guys in the next one. I might drop 2 today, whether or not you guys are lucky. And yeah, enjoy your time if you are self-quarantining. And yeah, take it easy, guys.